Good morning, everybody. Welcome to My Creative Time with Emma, and also welcome to another Thrifty Thursday. For today is a day that we basically kind of just use what we have on hand. As you can see, I found this little piece of vellum, and I've been using so much of this paper pack here of the Simple Stories I Heart Summer, which I picked up from Liz's Paper Loft Boutique. I have tons of scraps laying around. Just tons of scraps. So I'm going to be using that. So our theme for today is that we need to do something that consists of a circle. We don't particularly have to have a circle shaped card, but anything on our projects that we make is got to consist of a circle. So what I did was I went ahead and I already cut out this right here from that. Well, luckily it was like a square little piece, and I cut perfectly around where it says visit with friends, and then I cut two bigger. I think this is 3 3/4, and I believe this is 4 inches. I'm not exactly sure because I had to go off with the size I had already. So I decided to go with the circle card. So I'm just gonna quickly show you. I have this little EK Success circle cutter here. And then what I do is I just went ahead and I just used some washi tape and just taped it down. Otherwise you will have trouble with it, because I know I did. So I'm like, you know what, first I used the removable adhesive on the back, but it still wasn't staying. So I figured, why not just throw the washi tape on there? Okay, so I went ahead and I sized this to like maybe a line between the 3 3/4 and 4 inches. Okay, so basically all I'm going to do is just, so what you want to do is just hold this down. This is just a little circle cutter from EK Success, if I didn't say that earlier. And then you just want to go ahead and just cut around. It's a little, hold on, it's hard for me to do it while I'm, I hope I don't mess it up. Okay, hold on, I'm going to go slow. There we go. Hopefully that worked. Okay, so let me go ahead and pick this up here. Oh yeah, actually not too bad. I do have a little section that didn't cut, only because you saw how it moved a little. I think because this paper's a little delicate. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab my scissors here and just trim the little extra piece off. It's no big deal. Of course, it didn't happen when I used the other paper. It just cut perfectly and it didn't move at all. So now hopefully this is the way I really wanted it to be. This is just going to layer on there like so. And let's see, 3 different sides. Oh, perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and just put this down right now. Let me grab some adhesive really quick. Okie dokie. I'm just going to go ahead and get this down. Now, since usually I'm kind of like self-conscious about putting stuff on here, you know, behind here, since you could see through it, but being that it's going to have another layer on top, it's okay. See, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make like a little swivel card. Like a little swivel card. I'm going to put a brad in it so it could open up like sideways. So basically that's what I'm going to do. And I think this I will pop up. I just haven't decided on the stamps just yet. See, this is going to open like so. Okay, after I put the brad in. Actually, speaking of the brads, let me find a cute little brad right now that I could use. This is a little set you could find at Liz's Paper Loft Boutique. Let's see. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm so sorry. I thought I was the film, whatever. I thought my camera was on the whole time. Anyways, this is what I did. I just took this really pretty, like a lacy ribbon I had picked up from Liz's Paper Loft Boutique. And what I did was I just tied it around here, and then just made a bow, simple bow. And then I used this here just so I don't have to use like a whole bunch of pop dots, because for those of you who do follow me and watch my videos, I love to use a million pop dots. I figured this will work, so I just put 4 little pieces right on the back, and I'm going to pop that up there. But what I did was I got my lowercase, this isn't all of them, this, I had took some of them off. This is my lowercase fun letter set. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's all lowercase die, a lowercase letter die. So what I did was I just went ahead and I just cut out high. So I'm going to put this here. Yeah, I think that'll work right there because it won't get covered up. I was worried about the bow covering up, but I'll just, of course, I'll trim the little edges, the little tails in a minute. Let's see, I'll put this, try to line, make sure it's not crooked. There we go. I'll put that there, and I already threw some little tape in the back here, some little pop dots here. Okay. And the easiest way to put pop dots on these is what you want to do is, like I've had, like here goes the pop dots right here. I just cut off the corner here. I cut off the corner, and then I just, this will make it thin enough for it to go on. Instead of putting little tiny dots and cutting them up, this is the easiest way. Okay. That looks about straight. Okay, and then let me do the little dot. There we go. Okay, so that part is done. Let's go ahead. I didn't put the brad through just yet, but let's go ahead and get this off, all of these off in the back, and put it onto our card real fast. Okay, let me try and center this the best I could. Okay, and then now this is gonna go here. It seems so plain, but it's okay. I'm not going to worry about it right now. I might use my white gel pen for stitching because I just remembered I could have used my real sewing machine, but I wasn't thinking straight at the time. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I am going to use my little piercer here. But to make sure it doesn't move, I want to make sure it doesn't slide all over. Let me grab my little removable adhesive, just to make sure it doesn't like move all. That's what I love about it being removable, because it could come off later on. Okay. Okay, just so it won't like, oh wait a minute, it's not even working, hold on. Okay, just so it won't slide around as I'm trying to put in my brad. So I think I'm going to put the brad like right here. Okay. And this is just one of the little brads that actually coordinates with this paper pad. There we go. Okay, and you see how it's going to open just like so. I think it actually came out kind of cute. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and just trim the edges up like so. Okay, and then the last thing, God, I wish I would have used my real sewing machine, but it's okay. I'm just going to go ahead and just do my little, God, I haven't done this in a long time. I'll do my little faux stitching around. I'm not going to do it in the video because obviously my camera, I must have died in the middle, so I had to plug it in. So anyways, that's about it, everybody. And I think, and I used some white shimmery paper here from Stampin' Up, the little cardstock, but I'm not sure if you could tell or not. But what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to add some either glossy accents to it or some glitter, little chunky glitter I might do, which is this stuff right here. I think I'm going to use that on here. Okay, and all I'm going to do, because I'm not going to do it on video, I'm just going to grab my glossy accents, put it on there first, and then just go ahead and just use my chunky glitter. And that's about it. This is my card for today. I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. Thanks so much for tuning in, and don't forget to visit my blog at www.creativetimeforme.com to see what the rest of my amazing design team has done for you today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you back here soon. Bye-bye.